dress rehearsal in the cafeteria from 4 to 6, and coffee house the next day in the gym from 6 to 8 p.m. Archery state competition today and tomorrow. Lacrosse game versus Loyola at Magnet from 6 to 8 today as well.
Saturday, February 21st, there's 2 softball games at Lakeside, Magnet versus Lakeside from 10 to 12, and Magnet versus Converse from 12 to 2. There's also a lacrosse game versus the Pelicans at Magnet from 1 to 2.
Monday, February 23rd, varsity tennis versus Bossier at Magnet, and a mandatory cheer parent meeting from 6 to 7 p.m.
On Tuesday, February 24th, there's a JV tennis game versus Northwood at Magnet from 4 to 5 p.m. There's also a softball game versus Northwood at Northwood from 4 to 7 p.m.
Trial. I dropped my french fries.
Hey, it's okay. At least you still have your hamburger and fruit basket.
Yeah, I guess there's no crying over your choice of milk.
I have been so excited for this specific segment since the first day of the semester. This will be my favorite this day in history forever. This is because today we celebrate the 123rd anniversary of French diarist, essayist, and novelist Anais Nin, my muse in an ironic way. Born in France to Cuban parents, she moved to the U.S. as a young girl and returned to Paris in the 30s, cultivating a close and intellectually charged friendship with Henry Miller. She was notable for her lifelong diaries, beacons of literary pretension, which she kept since the age of 11, spanning thousands of pages of descriptions of bohemian artistic life in Paris and New York. She influenced generations of writers through her unforgettable self-expression. But here's the thing. She omitted most segments of stories to appear more cultured, and the rest she almost entirely fabricated. She was narcissistic, insane, and utterly unforgettable. In 1974, she was portrayed by Elizabeth McKay alongside Meryl Streep as Constance Garnett in Yale Repertory Theater's production of The Idiot's Caravan Song.
His junior